Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. Solana followed so far the analysis, the wave count. It's adhering to the trend reversal area that we defined in yesterday's last video. Yeah, we had here this circle wave 4. I think yesterday in my last video we were somewhere here, or I made two yesterday actually because of the movements, which are quite exciting here on the Solana chart. So we had that third wave breakout. The idea was to reach exactly here the 2380 level pretty much, and it was reached. So it was the first target which was reached for a third wave, then gave you a pullback area for a fourth wave and highlighted to you that in this area it should ideally turn around as long as it's a wave 4, and then we can still get a fifth wave to the upside. And these are obviously tradable areas. So where we can see it hit that area, it hit nearly the ideal target for a fourth wave, because the ideal target for a fourth wave is always the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement, which in this case would have been or is $22.20. So that means what we can now look at is a possible target for this fifth wave to the upside. I mean, taking into account the context here, it might really be that this fifth wave is nearly coming to an end. If we look at targets for the fifth wave there in yellow, then what we normally do, we take the length of waves 1 through 3, we go to the low of the fourth wave, and the target for the fifth would be around $25. Yeah, the 61.8 extension is an ideal target for a fifth wave. Now, another way of calculating target would be to take the length of the wave 1 and just take the length, yeah, and look for the 1-to-1 ratio with wave 5. Where would that take us? Do we get maybe Fib confluence? So this would take us to 24.64, pretty close to $25. So you've got quite a tight range to work with there. They can always extend out, but this is a good guideline for a possible target. Yeah, and we're now stuck at this previous wave 1 high, resistance here around $24, something I pointed out in previous videos, so that we probably might get a setback. But if this is a wave 5, ideally we're pushing a little higher. I mean, it's done the minimum it needs to do. It pushed above the previous swing high. I don't have 5 waves though, so it would be really nice to get one more wave up here. If it comes down from here, I cannot rule out that wave 4 is still ongoing, and this was just here something like an A wave down, an overshooting B wave, and the C wave down. You can never rule that stuff out with a wave 4. It's always a bit tricky knowing that this is possible, that you can get these overshooting B waves oftentimes in a wave 4 is pure gold, yeah, because it avoids you from making big mistakes. It prevents you from making big mistakes. Now, this 5 wave move, when it's finished, it would be a wave 1, most likely, and then we come down again in a wave 2, a deeper pullback. As soon as I have a confirmed top in place, I will let you know what the key support area is for that. Someone asked me that there's some confusion because the target was always like $30 plus. Well, sure. I mean, it depends on which time frame we're looking at here, right? So if we take the target of the move that started back end of December and take a look at this larger wave 1, it's obviously the higher time frame, the larger degree. Let me take the volume out first. It's the larger degree, right? So we measure that wave 1, we go to the low of the wave 2 of that degree, which is the 10th of March. And then we're looking at the 1.618 extension for that wave 3, which is sort of the higher degree. I need to change the wave degrees here on the chart. They need to change, but it's not so important now. Yeah, we talk here about actually $46 for this third wave, but it's obviously not going to happen in one straight line. As you can see, you've got your subwaves. You've got this 1-2 setup, which will have a third wave with an individual target. Yeah, and that might take us to around $30. But then within that third wave, you have 5 waves. So it's all about, what time frame are you looking at, what degree you're looking at, and nothing is going to happen in a straight line. But yeah, at the moment, it's looking good with Solana, one of the stronger coins out there. But I wouldn't be surprised if at some point here we get the deeper pullback now after we fulfilled so far this 5-wave pattern to the upside. So the next pullback is due here at some point. So it just needs a bit of patience. Looking here maybe at the 30-minute chart, we can already see, can we see some kind of divergence? Yeah, you see a slightly higher high on the price chart, lower high on the RSI. It's only the 30-minute chart though, but it just indicates that we might get towards the end of this 5-wave rally. But let's see. This is sort of best I can tell at the moment. Note that this can still be a wave 4 as long as we only have 3 waves up. If we have 5 up, so basically one more leg up here in the wave 5, then this would complete a wave 1 and we can expect a deeper pullback. But as long as we're holding 1985, the overall focus can be on higher. Okay, that's my update about Solana. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.